Hello, everybody. It's me, Carmine DeStefano, the Bookman. And I just got back from seeing the Eternals, and I'm not going to tell you about trailers. I'm going to get right into this. This movie was dark. It was horrid. It was, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the most dire out of any of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies I've seen, and I've seen them all. And I fucking loved it. I fucking loved every second of this movie. Now, just so you know, I read the original Eternals. I read the newer ones from 2000, so I knew what I was getting into, more or less. And I want to touch up on something first, and I'm going to try not to sound inflammatory or condescending or whatever. But the woke police, the self-appointed woke police on YouTube that have done nothing but bash this movie due to the negative criticism from critics, that if the critics said similar things about their favorite DC shit movies, the stupid fucking Disney Star Wars movies that they loved, or any of these dumbass movies where they relate to some fucking loser that stars in this stupid ass piece of shit, broken film with no real plot or anything, any one of you guys that wanted to destroy it and went on about, oh, they're not showing it in these countries, oh, they're not making another one, oh, and all this other shit. You didn't see the movie, shut the fuck up. Seriously. If you didn't see the movie, shut the fuck up. I agree with you, for the most part. I really do. Why are you changing certain male characters into women? I get it. Why do you have to go through the check marks, the check boxes? I get it. I agree with you in some of that circumstances, but if you don't know what you have to go through to produce a movie in this current era, then you need to shut your fucking mouth, right? Shut the fuck up. That's all I'm asking. If you don't want to see the movie, don't see the movie. If you want to spout out your opinions, spout out your opinions. But if you want to jump on something that you're not going to see and you didn't like from the moment they announced it was going to be released, then you're just ruining it for everybody. Because you're the ones with the views, not me. I don't get the views. You get the views. I don't know why. You're all fucking fat, disgusting losers. No offense. You have thousands of people watching. You're not charismatic. You don't say anything that has any sense to it. You're not fucking writers. Right? You aren't mentored. You aren't criticized yourself. You don't write. I do. I studied this. I know movies. So when you spout out your stupid rhetoric, you insult my intelligence. It's just that simple. Because you don't know what you're talking about. Okay? You don't know anything about this. So if you're not going to see the movie and you want to make an opinion, see, this is the funny thing. I get ripped to shreds when I watch entire walkthroughs, 100% walkthroughs of video games. In every single video game series, every game in a series, I watch the whole game from beginning to end. And I state facts as to why those games are flawed, and these fucking pussy fanboys, who are about half my age and shouldn't be talking in the way they do in their commentary online, will tear me a new asshole saying you didn't play the games. It doesn't matter if I didn't play the games. I watched the entire walkthroughs and I did play a few of them. So I can speak from experience. You didn't even see the fucking movie. It didn't even come out yet. Came out today. And you're talking shit about it when you haven't seen it because of critics that, again, if they said anything about the Joker that was negative, you'd have a fucking heart attack about how they're woke. Did they change some things? Yes, they did. But that's not what the storyline was about. Same thing with Black Widow, same thing with Shang-Chi. It was not the focus of the storyline. It's a side note. It's nothing. It's got nothing to do with the storyline. And if you're going to comment, those critics, I'm sure you're not even comic book fans to begin with. But just that you know, okay, you critics, right? I'm going to give you all a spoiler. Do you want to know why the critics could have probably said that the characters were kind of wooden, maybe even robotic? Because they were robots! The Eternals are robots in this movie. Okay? The storyline that they came up with deviates from the comics in a sense. It does. Well, not in a sense. It really does. But what they do with it is fucking brilliant. And the people that went on about, oh, you know, Marvel's getting predictable, they're getting lazy, boring. Really? Okay, I just saw the movie. Just saw it. The two words I would never use to describe this are lazy or boring, and stay for the end credit scenes. And again, I don't mean to insult you guys, right? Because, you know, you get all the views, so I can. I'm in no position to insult guys that get all the views, despite the fact that they can't complete a sentence without ahhing or uhing, which is totally against everything. If you take a communications or speech class, it goes against everything they would teach you in 101 when you're actually addressing the public. And again, they repeat themselves constantly. They have no charisma whatsoever. They have all the views. And you watch them. And immediately you attack movies you haven't seen yet. Or you might have said, oh, I was watching a trailer, whatever. Movie didn't come out until tonight. I saw it tonight. And I'm telling you as a fact. If you're a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you have to see this. You have to. It's taking the movies into a completely different direction. It is doing things... Folks, we found out Thanos is an Eternal. We found out he's an Eternal. And you'll love when you see why. If you're a comic fan, you have to see this movie. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life. You can't miss this one. If you're a comic fan, you can't miss this one. Ignore the little subtle changes and just look what they're doing. Look what they're doing with the storyline. It's insane. And if you just like movies and thrill rides and all that, this is one of these movies that there is combat. There's a lot of good combat sequences and everything like that, but the storyline is the draw. And my God, it's insane. It's insane. I wanted a comic book movie. I wanted something that was just balls to the walls, neck deep in comic book insanity. They're doing it with the shows, and they went off the rails with this one. This one, if you're a comic book fan, I don't know how you wouldn't like it. I don't know how you wouldn't at least like it, at least appreciate it. Because they're bringing the comics to you in live action. And yeah, I'll comment on some of the casting decisions and everything like that. But it's not the focus of the fucking movie. It doesn't destroy the movie. Really, I would suggest seeing it. If you don't want to see it, cool, whatever, don't see it. But please, if you're not going to see it, if you have no interest in it, don't get on YouTube with your 12 million fucking followers and your 12 billion subscribers and your 12 trillion fucking views every video that you post. For the sake of clickbait, do not go on YouTube and bash a movie you have no intention of seeing for reasons that you don't even know what the fucking movie's about in the first place. Just do me that favor. I mean, it's already done, so it's too late now. And no one's going to watch what I'm saying because I actually have sense and I actually base things on facts. So do whatever you want with that. I'm telling you, the bookman, I'm telling you, the one that told you the prequels were better movies because they are, the one that explained to you why you're not Star Wars fans because you're not, the one that came out and said that Metal Gear Solid is grossly overrated because it is. I'm telling you, if you like these movies and you're a fan of comic books, you have to see this. You have to. And if you didn't like it, please tell me why, because I can't figure it out. I thank you all for watching. I have more for you soon to come. So stay tuned, take care, and have a great day.